Hello, my name is Sean Stillwell, and my thesis is titled Opportunistic Parking, a Distributed Pedestrian Network. So this thesis proposes ulterior means of reducing public space within the city. My research is focused on where current policy for public space making is ineffective and where there are opportunities to propose alternative strategies in both locating and implementing these spaces. This design experiment exploits an economy of means, both politically and conceptually, to illuminate how policy may be augmented to reduce public space that will better serve the city. Through an analysis of precedent dealing with public space, I have determined that architecture has the opportunity to reconceptualize space as public, as with Rebar's Parking Day. It has the opportunity to provide a framework for space as interaction, as with Dogma's architectural proposal for Seoul, Korea. And it has the ability to provide a pedestrian thoroughfare, expanding and contracting into a variety of public spaces, as with the High Line in New York by Diller Scofidio Renfro and James Cornerfield Operations. Currently, in San Francisco, public space is created through limited policy mechanisms that trade public square footage for developer rights. While new development is obligated to make public space on-site, loopholes in city code are often exploited by developers, resulting in public spaces that are inaccessible to the general public due to sectional discontinuity with the sidewalk and mediated by building security. So this is a map of San Francisco, Market Street running through the center. The green indicates public spaces created by new development, connected at grade, and the pink indicates those spaces that are disconnected. This is looking at San Francisco in elevation. Those same spaces connected at grade in green again, and the pink indicating disconnected spaces. This is looking at this is a diagram of those same spaces. Again, the pink disconnected and the green connected. This is the current situation in San Francisco. This is the desired ground level connected public spaces that this thesis seeks to implement. These spaces, called POPOs, or privately operated public open spaces, are fragmented, limited to locations of redevelopment and often inaccessible. Rarely are they located in areas that lack public space as such. And so are determined to be indifferent to citywide demographics of high population density and areas of San Francisco with extremely low existing public space percentages. These spaces do not contribute to the city. Based on the limited qualities of POPOs, I have determined that the metric of success is contiguous public space connected to and often an extension of the limited pedestrian circulation network of the sidewalk. So this is an opportunity to look at opportunities where new public space can be implemented within the city while mitigating displacement and gentrification that is created through our typical means of implementing public space, which is at a city block scale. And then through analysis of San Francisco, specifically looking at population density and existing public space, I've determined that the Tenderloin neighborhood, located just north of Market Street in the heart of the city, typifies this dense condition and low existing public space percentages at 10% below the city average, and exemplifies where city policy for public space making has failed. These conditions provide a perfect example of an entrenched community where an architectural design experiment will illuminate how limited policy augmentation can achieve a more productive public space making plan for San Francisco.